Long time no see. If you're new here, my name is Nathra, and today, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about the whole Irene situation. First of all, I'm recording this in between classes, and it is midterms week, so there's not going to be a lot of visuals up on the screen, but if you like to listen to commentary videos as background noise, this is the perfect one for you. As always, everything I reference will be linked in the description. Now, context. A few days ago, fashion editor Kang Kuk-kwa posted a cryptic message on Instagram, basically saying that an idol she worked with was a total nightmare. This idol would scream at her or say really vicious things, so much so that Kang decided she would record whatever this idol says and release it in the event that she never received an apology. Now, the K-pop community loves to speculate, but it was almost too easy for netizens to determine who the subject of this message was. Of course, this was mostly due to the use of #psycho and #monster at the end of the message, leading fans to believe it was a member of Red Velvet, specifically the seulgie Irene subunit. This became increasingly probable as a former Red Velvet stylist liked Kang's post. Most people seem to think that the idol in question was Irene, citing her cold and impersonable nature, but I personally never really gave it much thought. Red Velvet is my favorite girl group, and Irene is, maybe was, I'm still trying to figure that out, my bias. And I remember thinking that it was probably someone else, maybe an actress or just like an inexperienced idol, something along those lines. However, when I woke up this morning and started browsing the internet, my jaw dropped upon reading the headline, "Red Velvet's Irene admits she's the idol referenced in Kang's posts." After I read her apology and became even more confused on how I felt, I proceeded to spam one of my friends. Shout out to Kylie for putting up with me ranting at like 10 in the morning. I decided that today I'd make a video about it just to get my thoughts out there and then get to focusing on my schoolwork. The main issue that I have is so many Reveluvs are wholeheartedly defending Irene's actions. This is a huge problem because the concept of responsibility and accountability are virtually non-existent. When an idol you like is acting in an unsavory way, you need to put all personal feelings aside, as hard as that may be, and realize from an objective standpoint that this behavior is not at all acceptable. I don't care how famous you are, that does not give you the right to treat the people that you work with like crap. And sure, maybe Irene was having a bad day and needed to lash out at somebody, but to act the way that she allegedly did and then not to apologize to Kang until the threat of releasing voice recordings came up, that's completely unacceptable. Also, according to other people in the industry, this is not just a one-off incident. She's allegedly acted like this before. I'm saying allegedly because I don't want to get sued. Not to mention, she's almost 30 years old, and while I acknowledge that anyone of any age can have a bad day and be a bit of a diva, the fact that she never even thought of apologizing to Kang really shows her maturity levels. Do I think that she needs to leave the group / retire from the industry? No, because if she leaves, then she'll feel like she escaped the situation. She absolutely needs to be held accountable, and while I don't know how personal her apology statement was, we just need to see if her behavior changes in the future. Given that she's the face of the group and has tons of brand deals and sponsorships, this whole situation will just wreak havoc on her advertising career. Not to mention, Red Velvet as a group, as a brand, will definitely be associated with this for a while. It really is a shame that this happened, but I'm glad Kang spoke up about it, so now I know a little bit more about someone who I blindly stand. I'm not saying I'm going to completely drop Irene, but I will be taking a bit of a step back. To sum it all up, the more that we put idols on pedestals, the less they feel like they need to take genuine responsibility for their actions. After all, if they have thousands of people who will love and support them unconditionally no matter what, when something like this does happen, they think they'll get out of it easily because those fans will ruthlessly protect and defend them. Yes, idols are human. Yes, they make mistakes, but they should feel free to apologize and do better. Not because their companies are writing their apologies or fans are trending hashtags on Twitter to distract from the situation. Sorry if I seem a little frazzled. Like I said, I'm extremely busy these days, but I just needed to rant. I love Irene, I love Red Velvet. This whole situation is just really disappointing and, quite frankly, a lot for my mind to wrap around. Like I said, it definitely is an eye-opener to not blindly stan everybody because idols will never totally show their true selves on camera unless it's in situations like these. I don't really know when I'll be uploading next, but in the meantime, if you'd like me to talk about any other scandals or issues or current events or whatever, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. Let me know your thoughts in general in the comments. I really like having conversations with people, so if you at some point agreed with me, disagreed with me, do let me know and we can have a conversation. But other than that, thanks for watching and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye!